Hello Flutes, and welcome to your third guided music practice video. In today's lesson, we are going to be reviewing our cut common time and practicing all the things that we know so far. You will be successful when you can correctly identify and play what happens when you see cut common time, and when you can play the articulations. Start with exercise 64, Danish roll. Cut common time. Explain out loud now what happens when you see cut common time. What do you need to do to the notes? Halve them all. Good. So we have ti, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta. Let's sing and do the fingers the whole way through. Before we start, check the key signature. How many sharps and flats are there? One flat. So B flat means E naturals and A naturals. From the beginning, nice and slowly. 1 and 2. F, E, G, A, B, C, A, C, B, G, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C, A, C, B, G, E, G, F, 2. And again, from the beginning. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ta. Now I sang it like that so that I was doing the right articulation and the right rhythms. Pause now and practice either with the singing of the T's and T's or the notes, whichever one's more helpful for you. Practice that at least 3 times. Pause here. Now look at the last 4 bars and notice how there's a DCL fine. So you'll need to sing all of that and then go back to the beginning. So it goes G, 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 A, G, F, E, D, C, D, E, F, G, 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 A, G, F, E, D, C, 2, and then back to the beginning. Pause that and practice it on your own, either T's and TT's or the notes. Now let's see if we can sing and do the fingers the whole way through. Not too fast. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ta, 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 ti, 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 ta, 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 ti, 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 ta. Back to the beginning. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. And let's do it one more time, and we're going to sing the note names this time. F, G, A, B, C, A, B, sorry, it's B, G, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C, A, C, B, G, E, G, F, G, 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 A, G, F, E, D, C, G, E, F, G, 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 A, G, F, E, D, C. And back to the beginning. F, G, A, B, C, A, C, B, G, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C, A, C, B, G, E, G, F. Pause and practice that as much as you need to until it feels nice and easy. Remember E naturals and A naturals and the cut common time. Now let's see if we can play it from the beginning at that speed. If you need some extra time to practice it in chunks, do that now. to, aiming for 5 to 10 times. If after 10 it's still a little bit tricky, go for 20. There's no shame in needing to practice it more times. Making sure you're playing E naturals and A naturals and you're still thinking in cut comment time. Once it's easy, see how fast you can get it, and if you like, send me the Smart Music assignment at that speed. Now let's look at exercise 65, Russian Sailor's Dance. See if you can point out all of the different articulations in exercise 65 now. There are staccatos, accents, and tenutos. Pause here. Now see if you can recognize all of the road signs and what they mean in your music. So we have allegretto, fine, DCL fine, forte, mezzo forte. What do they all mean? How do we play them? Now look at the rhythms. Pause here and see if you can sing all of the rhythms on your own at this speed. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's the tar speed. Pause and see if you can work it out from the beginning by yourself. Now let's check it. So from the beginning it would go like this. 1, 2, 1 and 1 and 2, 1 and 1, 2, or ta ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti ta ta. Pause and see if you can sing and do the fingers the whole way through on your own. If you need to break it up into small chunks like 4 bars or 2 bars, that's totally fine, but pause and practice that now. Now let's see if we can do it together. Up until the fine, beginning to fine, singing in fingers. Ta ta ti ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti ta ta ti ta ti 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 ta 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 ti ta ti 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 ta ta. Pause and practice. Again, making sure that it's easy and you're doing all the right accidentals, all the key signature. And let's look at the next bars from the C up the top after the fine. C, B, C, G, G, A flat, B, G, A flat, G, A flat, F, E flat, F, G, F, E, F, C, C, D, E, C, D, C, B natural, D, C, C, F, E, F, C, C, D, E, C, D, C, B natural, D, C, C, and back to the beginning. Pause and practice all of that as much as you need to. Remember that B natural is C, pinky, and thumb here. If your thumb is here, you will play the wrong note. Your thumb has to be here for B natural. And the rest of the notes are E flat and A flat. Pause and practice singing that. And now let's go from the beginning and let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, first 5 bars. 1, 2. Pause and practice that until it's easy. Now let's look at the next bars. From the C, E, ready, and were you singing the rhythms in your head while you played? Go back and play the whole first line, making sure that you sing the rhythms while you play. Now look at the next 4 bars. Pause and practice that. Now see if you can join the whole first section until the fine together on your own. And let's check it. 1, 2. And now look at the next 4 bars after the fine. Sing and do the fingers on your own and then see if you can play it. And let's check it with me. Remember, staccatos. Pause and practice that, making sure that you're doing the staccatos and the right notes, A flats. And look at the next 4 bars. Did you remember the B natural? Let's do it again. Pause and practice that. And look at the next 4 bars. Now pause and practice all of it together so you can go from the beginning through the DCL fine and back to the fine, doing all of the accents, emphasis on the notes, tenutos, making them nice and long, staccatos, making them short and separate from the other notes, the dynamics, and allegretto means just a little bit slower than allegro. Pause and practice. Now let's check it together. Pause and practice that as many times as you need to, seeing how fast you can get it. How did you go playing all of the articulations and dynamics and other road signs on your music in exercise 65? How did you go with playing in cut common time in exercise 64? Hopefully it wasn't too hard. Keep sending me those smart music assignments. Keep up the good work and happy practicing.